Those people who are obedient to me are very powerful Sahaja Yogis. You know that. And those who are not go down very fast. I try to save them by everything. But I've seen those who are disobedient, who don't listen to me, who are rude to me, who do not understand the protocol, go down very much in surgery. Absolutely like that. In a second I find they're going hundreds of feet down. It's true. Because what is lacking in you is the discretion, the maryada, how far to go. And that's another thing we have to learn to educate ourselves. So the education of Sri Rama, as it was, I told you that he could kill a demon with one arrow. You don't have to beat them 108 times. One beating should be sufficient. But you have to be powerful people, and the power of a person increases by putting maryada. Supposing you have wheat and you just spread it, it will spread all over. Birds will come and eat it up. It will be finished. But if you put them in a sack, it will have a weight, it will have a size, it will raise in height, and it is useful. It will have respect. But the thing that is all spread all over, which has no maryada, will never be respected. Nothing works out without maryada. Even the light keeps to a maryada. You have to keep your maryadas. That is the part of our training. Say, for example, an aeroplane is there, and it is not bound by any maryadas. See, it is not bound. When it goes in the air, it will all finish. All our ideas of freedom are to be bound by maryada. If the freedom has no maryada, it is abandonment. It is nonsense. It is not going to help us. So we have to create out of Sahaja Yogis weak politicians. It has been predicted that if Sahaja Yoga does not spread, then Third World War is inevitable. People will suffer a lot with Third World War. It is possible to avoid it if people take to Sahaja Yoga in a big number. But if they do not, there will be a Third World War. And the effects of that will harm people so much that ultimately it is the Sahaja Yogis who will be called for a conference and not the diplomats. The Sahaja Yogis will be consulted and they will decide what is to be done for the world, and they will become the rulers of tomorrow's world. So we must have full idea how to be rulers like Srila. We have to go too far with ourselves, to training up ourselves, educating ourselves, getting rid of our egos, and understanding that we have to grow. It's a very big task, it's a great task, and sometimes you might think, how can mother expect us to do it? But I think you are the people who are chosen for it, and you have to get to it and work it out. So we have to train up ourselves. Be first good rulers of ourselves and the rulers of others. First we must learn to rule ourselves. You see, here in this body only you learn how to rule yourself. Comfort, if you get fond of comfort, make your body work it out that there is no comfort needed. If your body indulges into too much eating or anything, make your body learn that is not good to indulge into. If you speak too much, talk too much, if you are rude, just say that I am not going to say a word from morning till evening. Take to Mauna. So the tapa is the penance time, is now ahead of us. With that penance, the greatest thing that is going to help you is to go and talk of Sahaja Yoga, give the message of my advent, and also talk about how the transformation, the blossom time has come. This you have to do, plus you have to learn how to rule yourself and then how to rule others through your heart, not through your mind. You have to rule through your hearts by learning all the qualities of the heart which are true. I must congratulate you for the article you have written on blossom time. I've gone through it, I've really enjoyed it thoroughly. It's done very well, may God bless you. And I think it will have a good... I'm surprised how they have published it. Have they changed in their mind or what happened? It's amazing. Have you seen that article? It's great. Come along, come forward. And thank you very much for the nice creepers you have sent me. Why? They are so beautiful. You see, they still are under the shock, you see, because I removed them from your gentle care to mine. And mine is a little sort of flippant one now. But today we tried to do some justice to them. I'm sure we gave them a bandhan. Mean you want to be more intelligent?
No, to get rid of the rubbish, Mother.
Rubbish that is in the head. See, the best one in Sanskrit is said is yan neti neti vachaner nigamo abochus. Means you go on telling your mind, this is not. Any thought that comes to your mind, you go on telling, this is not this. Then the inspiration starts coming. You see, what I feel, people are not inspired. They have got fear on one side. Suddenly you do something to them, they go into a fear, a trauma. Or else, if you try to be good to them, they go into an ego trip. So to stay in the center, what you have to do is to go on saying, not this thought and not this thought. Then you will be a deep surgeon. Best is this, because intellect is nothing, so-called intellect. Only God has intelligence, nobody has. To be very frank. It's a big joke, isn't it? But it is. Everyone thinks they are intelligent, but they are not, they are stupid. You see, all stupidity is considered as intelligence these days. For example, cunningness. It never pays you dividends. What is intellect? Is the only understanding of intellect as Adi Shankaracharya had put it, na yoga na sankhya. All these things are good for nothing. Only service to your mother is the best. Ask your intellect, is it serving my mother? Intellect will tell you, the so-called intellect of human beings, to cheat yourself. It cheats. It gives you escapes. It cheats. All the time the intellect is working by saying, this may be good, that may be good. You see, but the real good it never sees. It's a trick of the ego. Trick of the ego. It's the choices. Ego likes choices, you see. So, this is good, this is bad, this I don't like, this. All I business should be given up and say that not this, not this, not this. We should come. We, not I. Now you are not anymore I's, you are we. That's how the intellect will go away. Because this intellect has gathered all kind of nonsense and it doesn't exist. That's the biggest Maya. It doesn't exist. There is no intelligence at all. What is the intelligence? It's just to understand that there is nothing like his intellect. There are nothing. You see, to explain his intellect would be something like explaining human civilization to an ant. Even that is easier. It's like that. His intellect. And it's so innocent, so simple. I mean, anybody is amazed. How can that? So the most intelligent person is the one who knows that our intellect is just an ego trip. This is the sign of pure intelligence. The sign of pure understanding that the heart is the ruler, there resides a spirit which is the most intelligent thing within us, and the inspiration of the spirit is the manifestation of the pure intellect of God. And what I told you today is the intellect of the heart. But of the brain, zero. But then what's the use of the brain? Why have brain? Why not only have heart? It would be all right. But the brain is the one which acts. Heart gives the inspiration, but the brain acts on it. It's communicating. But the inspiration, the source is the heart, is the spirit. Again, connect yourself to the spirit. Intelligently, how will you explain Kundalini awakening? Leave alone Kundalini. How can you explain sprouting of the seed? Intelligently. Through your intellect. Explain. Means explain why. How? Sprouting of the seed. A simple thing. Which you see 1,001 times. How will you explain? Intellect is that says, I cannot explain. Which is a limited thing. You see, nothing but important. And once you get rid of it, then the pure intellect starts coming. You see, this yoga thing, you will be amazed, you see. Who is just, he came to us as a bhoot, absolutely. He's so much changed, now he speaks, I tell you, he speaks like a saint. I was amazed. He speaks so well sometimes that I want to quote him sometimes, the way he speaks about something. I'm amazed how he has started talking like that. So whatever you have to say, related to the spirit. You will talk like saints. Related to spirit. Not to anything else. Related to spirit. And you'll be amazed. He told me that there are many people in this world who are absurd. I said, how do you know? He says, because they don't want to know anything about you. I don't know why are they here and why have you created them. You see, he was a person with so many boots on his head. He is such a beautiful man, I tell you. He says this, your servant is all right, but he has to learn certain things if he has to live well. He doesn't have neatness because his mind is not neat. He has to be a cleaner person. But his mind is not clean. His heart is all right. But the mind should be clean. I was amazed at him. He's not an educated man or anything. Just an ordinary person. But they start talking like prophets. I think you better read some of the prophets. You will also start talking like them. You read Kabir, Khalil Gibran, all these people. What is plague? He was a prophet too. You can talk like him. Why not? He talked to his spirit, isn't it? Pure intelligence. Then you became Sri Rama, if you can do that. So today is a great day. I'm happy you all could come. And it has worked out so well that I was going to come here and talk about Sri Ram. I wish you all that you follow him up. Respect yourself. And it's your responsibility to be good, to be like that, to work it out that way. May God bless.